how crazy that this is the one that was involved in a crime. It is that time of month again where the TBR jar picks our February reads. It's that time already. Welcome back to a TBR video for February. Now, I have redone the cart a little bit to really throw on the romance because it is Valentine's month, folks. It is the month of love, hence romance. I already know which two reading vlogs I'm doing for February, so I'm really hoping I can pick books that I could use in those videos. I was a little overwhelmed having 8 books in January on my TBR just because if you heard or watched my January reset or saw any of my posts on Instagram or also on the community page here, I had a crazy month. I was gone on a weekend trip and then came back to the fires. I had to evacuate LA, or this area of LA, and then when I tried to come back to my place, my friend's car was broken into and all of my essentials were stolen, including books, which I got back some of my stuff. And fun fact, this book, Fragile Sanctuary, was stolen for half a week, and now it's back in my hands. So who knows what this book has seen? You know who did it. You know who the thief is. Come clean, Fragile Sanctuary. How crazy. This is one, it's like a suspense one, and like FBI, and I think there's crimes in this. How crazy that this is the one that was involved in a crime. Anyway, so I'm debating if I want to do 6 books instead of 8. But I just really enjoy picking prompts anyway, so maybe I'll do 8 anyway, just for fun. And then, as always, since I've had this huge book haul, I have a ton on this small shelf behind, or next to me, not behind me. So if any of the prompts don't apply for any of these books, but apply for a book over there, we'll choose from there. Okay, let's get started. Prompt number 1. Did you see that? Wow. Okay, what are you? Oh, a book you can read in a day. My first thought is to pick Heartstopper Volume 5. This is a graphic novel. I usually can read these in about an hour, but I think I'm gonna pick a different book because based on certain videos happening soon, I will be reading this book in a day. Let's see, do I want to do this one? This book is less than 300 pages. I think I'm going to choose Brutal Prince. This is a dark romance by Sophie Lark. Irish Mafia, Marriage of Convenience, something like that. Less than 300 pages, and I already know that I will be reading this in a day. Prompt number 2. I'll let you read this one first. Person on the cover. Does that have to mean like an actual image of a person, or can it be a cartoon person? What did I really mean when I wrote this prompt? Not fully sure. We have lots of options. Checkered Night, Collide, Daydream, The Friend Zone, Fix Her Up, Beneath the Stars, Beg, Borrow and Steal, Cute, Misfits Like Us. I think I'm gonna choose The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I really wanna get into the series by her. There's like another 3-book trilogy situation here written before the Part of Your World series. I've heard this one is not as good, but I still want to read it. So, and I want to read them in order. So she's planning her best friend's wedding, and then she meets the best man, Josh, and they seem to hit it off, which sounds fun. But he wants a big family, and I'm pretty sure she struggles with that physically. It seems like it'll be more of like an emotional one, so hopefully, even though it might not be as great as the Part of Your World trilogy, hopefully I still enjoy it. I've heard great things from some people, I've heard not so great things from others. Prompt number 3, ooh, a tiny one. Dual POV. Maybe Misfits Like Us? So this one, Misfits Like Us, this is the 11th book in the Like Us series. I'm really trying to get books that will fit time-wise into the videos so that I have a better shot at actually finishing my February TBR. And I always like feel kind of guilty of like when I read a book but it's not in a video. Lights Out is also dual POV, and this one I have an idea for a video based on the books that I'm like grabbing and like leaning towards. Can you tell what videos I'm doing? This one doesn't look like it's dual POV either. I'm just gonna go with Lights Out because I have an idea for this one. Another dark romance. Interesting. Prompt number 4. Ooh, a book on TBR for over a year. I think I'm gonna go with The Sacred Search by Gary Thomas. This is a Christian nonfiction book. What if it's not about who you marry, but why? So it's a book about marriage from a Christian perspective. I've heard a lot of great things about this book. It's highly recommended by many Christian influencers, and it's really good. And I want to get married one day. And I've had this for a long time just because I don't lean towards nonfiction too often, but I want to read more nonfiction this year. So I'm gonna put this one on the TBR. And a nonfiction book about marriage fits the whole love month vibe. So it works. That didn't work. There's too many coming out. Okay, ooh, this one's stuck. We'll go with you. Oh, start a series. Okay. If you're telling me I need to, then I guess I will. I could do Fragile Sanctuary, it's the beginning. I could do Binding 13, it's a thick one, and I don't know if I really want to do that right now. I want to read it, but I just don't know logistically if that's possible or smart. Beneath the Stars, Holding the Reins is the first one, and Not So Meet Cute. I think I'm leaning towards Fragile Sanctuary. I'm really interested by this, and also the fact that this book was stolen and then returned to me. I feel like my heart needs to read it. You know, her and I've been through a lot together. So, start a series, the Sparrow Falls series. I'm starting 3 series with these books, by the way. Prompt number 6. Ooh, one of them is famous. Play With Me. I'm pretty sure he's NHL player, so he's famous. Could do a Misfits Like Us. She's daughter of a famous family. Cute, they're professional soccer players. I know, after last TBR, one of my friends, I hope you're watching this, texted me and was like, Alex, why did you not pick this for my January TBR? This one's 482 pages. Okay, I don't think this will fit into the videos. So, girl, if you're watching this, I think I'm gonna pick this one for you because I care, I listen. But this most likely won't be in a reading vlog or any video. So once I finish this, I'll just text you anyway and let you know my thoughts. So this is Garrett Anderson. He's on the hockey team with Carter. The one rule he's finding very difficult to follow: stay away from the captain's younger sister. Oh right, this is Carter's younger sister, Jenny. She's a professional dancer. They become neighbors. They resolve to keep distance from each other, but embarrassing run-ins, the connection between them only grows, so they have some no strings attached fun, but the feelings are gonna get in the way, as they always do. 4, 5, 6. So we already have 6 picked. We'll do 8, just for fun. Don't hold me to these books, okay? I'm gonna try my best, but don't hold me to any of them. Oh, least favorite cover. Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be this one. This is Lucky Charm by Anne Marie Meyer. This is an indie published book. I actually bought it off TikTok Shop from the author. I don't like this cover. It's foiled gold 4-leaf clovers with like the music, sheet music in the background, and then it's giving very much Wattpad with like the font and everything. I don't like this cover, but I am curious to read this. I haven't really read many indie books in a while, like indie published books it's been a while. This is a Travis and Taylor inspired romance. I don't follow Travis and Taylor really, but the TikToks that this author made me intrigued. He's Super Bowl winning NFL receiver, her high school crush, and my brother's ex-best friend. Emphasis on the ex. And then she's a singer. My best friend comes up with a plan that I should fake date Stone. But yeah, this is my least favorite cover. But I'm excited to read it. I think it'll be a fun time. Okay, one more. I'll let you read this last one. A mystery or thriller. Oh, that's not giving Valentine's month at all. I have 3 options: The Housemaid Is Watching, The Boyfriend, and then All In. I think I'm gonna go with The Housemaid Is Watching by Frida McFadden. This is the 3rd and final book in the Housemaid series. I know there's like a novella of like The Housemaid's Wedding. Maybe I'll get to that eventually, but it's not like high up in my priority list. But I really enjoy these books. I know they're very similar to each other, but I go like a long time in between reading like each one, so I still enjoy it. They're very fast paced, and I look forward to finishing the series. I always need to refill it. I feel weird when it's like they're falling because it's not filled. Okay, let's recap. A book you can read in a day, Brutal Prince. Person on the cover, The Friend Zone. Dual POV, Lights Out. A book on TBR for over a year, The Sacred Search. Start a series, Fragile Sanctuary. One of them is famous, Play With Me. Least favorite cover, Lucky Charm. And lastly, a mystery thriller, The Housemaid is Watching. So this is my February TBR. I'm excited to film the videos this month. Thank you all for being so kind with me missing or skipping a week's video in January, just with everything going on. It's been wild, but I'm excited to get back into it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Hopefully you stayed this long to find out about this. Something that I think is really awesome. I realized this the other day. My first ever video on BookTube was my February TBR, the TBR jumps. The TBR jar prompts, specifically choosing my February TBR. So this video marks exactly 1 year of me doing BookTube. We started off at 47 subscribers when I started BookTube. We are now at over 1.5K. Thank you all so much for being here, for supporting me, for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, for watching, for geeking out over books with me. I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful for you. I feel so blessed to have you in my little corner of the internet. And so here's to year 2 of BookTube. May we keep on growing and reading amazing books and just having a great time together. Be on the lookout to see these videos where I read some of these books in, and I will see you in those videos. Bye!
Sunset whispers in the breeze. Memories hold me tight.